This isn't your typical gaming laptop. It's closer to a portable supercomputer that happens to close shut like a laptop. The MSI Titan A2XWIG Dragon Edition arrives in 2026 with a spec sheet that almost feels unrealistic at first glance. Powered by Intel's Ultra 9 285HX processor, paired with the RTX 5080 GPU, up to 128GB of RAM, and an extreme multi-drive storage setup reaching massive capacities, this machine is clearly not designed around compromise. From the moment you see it, the Titan makes its presence known. The 18-inch mini LED display dominates the entire experience, and the chassis itself feels unapologetically large. This is not a thin and light attempt at portability. This is a full desktop replacement that just happens to fold shut. Once you fire it up, the performance story becomes obvious very quickly. Everything feels immediate. Applications open instantly, multitasking feels unrestricted, and even heavy workloads behave like they're being handled with extra headroom left over. That's where the combination of Intel Ultra 9 285HX and RTX 5080 starts to make sense. This isn't just about gaming performance, it's about handling everything from AAA titles at maximum settings to demanding creative workloads like 4K and 8K video editing, 3D rendering, and complex simulations without breaking a sweat. Games, of course, are effortless here. Max settings, ray tracing enabled, high refresh gameplay, it all runs in a way that makes you forget you're even stressing the hardware. It feels less like pushing limits and more like operating well within them. But the more important part isn't just peak performance. It's sustained performance over time. Many powerful laptops can spike performance briefly, but maintaining it is where things usually fall apart. The Titan is clearly engineered to avoid that problem. The cooling system is loud when pushed, but it's also effective, and more importantly, consistent. It prioritizes stability over silence. The display is another highlight. This 18-inch mini LED panel delivers deep contrast, high brightness, and excellent color accuracy. Whether you're gaming, editing, or just consuming content, the visual experience feels premium and highly refined. It's the kind of screen that changes your expectations for what a laptop display should look like. Of course, this level of power comes with trade-offs. Battery life is not the focus here. Portability is secondary at best. And subtlety is not part of the design language at all. This machine is built to be powerful first, and everything else comes after. Even the storage configuration reflects that mindset. With Gen 5 SSD speeds for active projects and massive Gen 4 expansion for bulk storage, it's designed more like a workstation than a traditional laptop. Technically, it is portable, but realistically, it lives on a desk most of the time. You can move it, you can travel with it, but it always feels like it wants to be plugged in and fully unleashed. The most interesting question is not what this laptop can do, but who it is really for. For the average user, it's far beyond necessary. Even many gamers won't come close to using its full potential. But for professionals working in high-end production, developers handling large-scale builds, and creators dealing with intensive workloads, it starts to justify its existence. It removes limitations in a way few machines can. Not by being efficient or lightweight, but by simply offering raw headroom for anything you throw at it. And that's what defines this machine. It's not trying to be balanced. It's not trying to be mainstream. It's trying to push the concept of a laptop as far as it can go, and it almost succeeds without compromise. The real takeaway isn't just that it's powerful. That part is obvious within minutes of use. The real question is whether this level of performance in a laptop form factor is still an exception, or the direction everything is heading in the near future. If this is where high-end laptops are in 2026, then what comes next might completely redefine what portable computing actually means.